Help me! He's got a knife! He's gonna cut my heart out!
July 22nd, 1991. A terrified, half-naked man with handcuffs dangling from his wrist flags down a police car in Milwaukee. He leads the officers back to apartment 213. When they open the door, they step into the most terrifying slaughterhouse in American history. For 13 years, Jeffrey Dahmer was a ghost. He was quiet, polite, and completely invisible. He targeted vulnerable gay men at local bars, offering them a simple, deadly invitation. "Hey, I'll give you $50 if you come back to my place and let me take some photos. We can just have a few beers. Nothing crazy." But the moment the deadbolt locked inside apartment 213, the victims noticed something terribly wrong.
Man, what is that smell? Did a rat die in here or something?
Oh, it's just some bad meat in the fridge. Don't worry about it. Drink your beer. The truth was far worse than bad meat. The beer was heavily drugged. Dahmer wasn't just a serial killer, he was a cannibal. But his terrifying motive wasn't revenge or anger. It was an twisted obsession with loneliness.
I didn't want them to leave. I wanted them to stay with me forever.
He tried to turn his living victims into mindless zombies by drilling holes into their skulls and then pouring acid into their brains just so they would never abandon him. But the most infuriating part of this entire nightmare? Dahmer was almost caught months earlier. A bleeding, drugged 14-year-old boy managed to escape into the street. Two brave women saw him and immediately called 911. "Officer, I'm so sorry. He's my adult boyfriend. He just had too much to work. We had a little argument. I'll take him back inside." Incredibly, the police completely ignored the two women. They believed the polite blonde serial killer. The officers actually escorted the bleeding boy back into Dahmer's apartment. He was brutally murdered just 30 minutes later.
Officer down here! Get handcuffs on him now! Look at these Polaroids!
Inside an open drawer, police found dozens of Polaroid photos of dismembered bodies. But that was just the beginning. Inside his refrigerator, the freezer, and a giant blue acid barrel, they found the horrific preserved remains of 17 young men. In 1994, Jeffrey Dahmer was beaten to death by a fellow inmate in prison. But was this justice? But it leaves us with one haunting question. If the police had actually listened to those two women, instead of trusting the polite, well-spoken monster, how many lives could have been saved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.